And across the borders, Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan is at the center of a dramatic legal petition filed at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. The petition, submitted by a Madrid-based law firm, accuses the president and senior members of her security forces of crimes against humanity following the deadly crackdown on post-election protests. Rights groups allege thousands of civilians were killed, with reports of torture, executions and internet shutdowns used to conceal the violence. Vera Mora tells us more.
Legal representatives acting on behalf of victims of the October 2025 election protest in Tanzania have formally petitioned the ICC to indict President Samia Suluhu Hassan and senior members of her security apparatus. The petition, filed on November 13th by Madrid-based lawyer Juan Carlos Guterres, cited Article 15(2) of the Roman Statute. It accused the president, her intelligence director, Dar es Salaam's police commander, and a senior army general of command responsibility under Article 28. The document, seen by KTN, was tabled by ICC Deputy Prosecutor Nazat Shamim Khan, a Fijian diplomat and former judge. At the heart of the allegations, crimes against humanity. The filing argued that security forces carried out systematic killings of civilians across Tanzania with the knowledge and encouragement of top leaders. Rights groups claim more than 3,000 deaths were documented through witness testimony, while diplomatic sources estimate at least 500 people massacred. The violence erupted on October 29th, election day, when the internet was shut down and a midnight curfew imposed. Security forces set up roadblocks nationwide. On October 30th, protests spread nationwide. In Dar es Salaam, tens of thousands of youths demanded answers to alleged electoral fraud. What followed, according to the filing, was a systematic massacre, live ammunitions fired into crowds, mass arrests, torture, and executions reported in Arusha, Mwanza, Shinyanga, Dodoma, Mbeya, Tunduma, and Tanga. The curfew, the petition says, enabled nighttime operation without witnesses, secret disposal of bodies, and instilled fear across the population. President Samia, sworn in on November 1st, publicly defended the crackdown, calling protesters criminals attempting to overthrow the government.
Kwamba nitakuwa mwaminifu kwa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania na kuitumikia kwa moyo wangu wote.
The 82-page report also revisits killings under former President John Magufuli, suggesting a pattern of systematic persecution, including against Maasai communities in Ngorongoro and Loliondo. The charges claim the violence was not random but part of a state policy carried out with the knowledge and participation of the highest level of government. It remains unclear whether the ICC will admit the petition, but if accepted, Tanzanian sitting president will face international judges over what rights groups describe as the worst civilian massacre in the country's history. And President Samia will become the first sitting Tanzanian head of state to face international judges over allegations of mass killings and systematic persecution. Vera Mora, KTN.
And still